4, 3, 2, 1. We know the routine over here on Facebook. And then I'm knocking over my little situation over here. So give me a second to go live here. And then we are ready to rock and roll. Hey, you guys, of course, as you come in, please show the love by speaking so I know who's in here. And I can go ahead and shout you out. Once again, I am Beverly Walthour, your business strategist for Christian female coaches and consultants. I help you attract high-paying clients in 12 weeks or less. So hey, you guys, thank you for joining me. And I think, let's see, let me make sure I share it everywhere. And then I'm ready to go. Let's see. It always takes me a second. I'm going to get my life right on this right here. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, now I think I'm ready. Okay, hey. Thank you for joining, you guys. Make sure you put your name up there. I would love to call you out by name. So once again, I am now up and running in all areas. So once again, I am Beverly Walthour, your business strategist for Christian female coaches and consultants. I help you attract high-paying clients in 12 weeks or less. And so you guys, we are going to hop right on in. And just remember, I am doing a 4-part series this week. So yesterday we kicked off the series. So if you are on Periscope or if you are on Facebook, hey, Letitia, then you guys know that you can catch the replay. IG, you know how they do it. 24 hours have passed. It is now gone. So those of you that are joining me via IG, come on over to my Facebook group, Christian Female Coaches and Consultants, and the video is still there. So if you are on IG and you want to catch the first part, because yesterday we had 4 questions that we need to answer when it comes to helping us craft our messaging and helping us actually craft our products and services for our coaching and consulting business. So if you missed it yesterday, the replay is still up once again on Periscope and Facebook. Remember, you can show the love by tapping on the screen. Also, make sure that you engage and interact, comment, because I hate to talk to myself, although I talk to myself anyway, but hey, I love to actually interact and engage with you guys. So once again, yesterday was part 1. We are moving on today to part 2. So part 2, this is kind of like I'm saying with my words that I'm ready for more clients, but there may be some actions that you're taking that's not really letting people know that you're open for business. So that's what we're going to look at today. Oh, yes, Letitia, I know you will keep me. Yeah, Letitia will make sure I am not talking to myself. So, yes, I appreciate you. So, you guys, today is just going to be some little tweaks that we need to make just to make sure that what we're saying, the things that we're saying and our actions are actually aligned with each other. So once again, we may say, yeah, Deb, I'm ready for more high-paying clients in my business. But then when I sit down with you and we get to work, there's just some things where I'm like, okay, are you sure you're ready? Are you sure you're open for business? So that is what we're going to talk about today. I have my handy dandy notes over here to make sure that I hit on all my points. And so you guys, today, I was like, okay, God, what scripture, how can I anchor this? And I actually thought about yesterday when we were talking about those 4 questions that you need to make sure that you have the answers to, because it will definitely, of course, give you clarity on working with your ideal client, but it will also give you clarity in your messaging and then also helping you craft your products and services. And then today we're talking about, okay, are my actions really aligned? I'm saying that I want these clients, but there may be a couple of things where I'm actually kind of hiding out on the low. And so I was like, okay, guys, what can I, what scripture can I use to help anchor these 2 days? And what I came upon and thought about was actually Noah and the ark. So going back to Genesis chapter 6 and how Noah started working on the ark before the actual rain started. And so, Noah has this So Noah has this, he's building this big ark out here in the middle of nowhere. People are walking by laughing like, what in the world are you doing? You're building this boat and there's no water. And so it was like he was getting prepared. He was preparing for what was to come. And so that actually made me think about, like I said yesterday, with having the answers to those 4 questions that we talked about, letting your ideal client know that, boom, I know exactly what's going on with you and this is how I can help you. And then today, just making sure that we tweak just a couple little things today to make sure that we're saying that, yes, I have the answer to these questions. Now I need my client to know that, hey, yes, I am ready. So we're going to talk about a couple of things that you also want to make sure are ready for you in the back end as well. Letitia, I don't know, Letitia, you might actually be ready. I think you are. Okay, so I want you to keep Noah and the ark in mind, him preparing as we go throughout today's topic. And so you guys, the first thing, so yesterday we talked about, okay, your niche. And so we talked about your target markets. I told you guys, okay, my target market are coaches and consultants. But then I have a niche I've narrowed down, and my niche is Christian female coaches and consultants. That's my ideal client. And so what you want to do now, if you have not done this, you guys, I strongly encourage you to actually write down the characteristics. What would make the perfect ideal client for you? Like, what are the characteristics of the person that, if you knew that person was scheduled to work with you one-on-one today, you would jump out of your bed before the alarm clock goes off, because you're just that excited about working with that person. What are the characteristics that that person possesses? And you guys, if you have not actually done that activity of writing those characteristics out, I strongly encourage you to do so, because first of all, writing things out makes things plain and clear. And so also it will help you recognize when you see that person, you're going to know immediately. When you interact with that person, you're going to know immediately that, you guys, I love it. I love it. I love how my people will keep me straight, because I do write out the agenda, and then my people like, Bev, she forgetful. And so my baby yesterday they had me, and tonight they had me as well. And I appreciate it. So there we go. Thank you, Letitia. So yes, you guys write down the characteristics of that ideal person. And so for me, a couple of those characteristics, boom, thank you. Thank you, Letitia. And so you guys, for me, my ideal client, she's going to be, outside of what I say, Christian female coach and consultant. So we know she's Christian, we know she's a coach or a consultant. But when I talk about the characteristics or the traits of her, she's a fast action taker. When she comes to me, she's ready to invest in her business. She's like, okay, Deb, I know it's going to be an investment, but I also know I'm going to get a return on my investment. So I am ready to take the action. She's not going to make any excuses. When I tell her, hey, this is what we're going to work on next, she's like, okay. Even if she's afraid, she's going to do it afraid, because once again, she's like, I'm ready. She's ready. And she's just like, okay, Deb, I'm ready to do this. I'm afraid, but I'm going to do it. So there we go. Yes, there you go. Yes, Letitia, you do. Like I said, you want to write out that list. Make out that list of what you look for. Like I said, just perfect. And ladies, we know how we used to make out that list of what we wanted in a man, you wanted in our spouse, and we write that list out we had all kinds of stuff written down there. So I want you to think like that. What are those characteristics of your perfect ideal client? Okay, now we're going to flip this. The second list that I want you to make is, what are the characteristics of those people where you're like, not going to work with them. No. Because you guys, one thing, and I know for a lot of us, especially if you are not getting clients consistently, then one thing you're just like, well, Bev, I can't turn away people. Something's better than nothing. And you guys, I'm telling you, if that is your thought process when it comes to clients and feeling like you have to take on anyone and everyone, I'm telling you that is going to backfire on you, because you're going to end up with those people that are going to zap your energy. Those people that it's going to be like a tug of war, like everything you do, and they're going to challenge everything you say. And you guys, remember, you're an entrepreneur. You get to pick and choose who you work with. So unlike when, either you're working for someone else or if you're still an employee and, whoever comes in front of you, that's who you have to serve. But as an entrepreneur, you get that luxury of not having to work with just anybody. And you guys think about it. If you have a 3-month program, a 1-month program, if you have a 6-month program, 12-month mastermind, whatever it is, you don't want to spend 3 months working with someone that you don't like. And so you guys, you certainly want to make sure that you write out those, like the absolute no way, no how, there is no way I'm going to work with those people. And once again, those characteristics, those people that always have an excuse. They never take responsibility for their action. You'll ask them, well, hey, how come you didn't do da-da-da-da? Or what's going on with this? Oh, yeah, well, my VA didn't do this. Or, yeah, I did that. But then when I went to go put it on Facebook, they always have an excuse for something. And you don't, that's one of my pet peeves. I'm like, yeah, no. And I think part of that, I have a lot of those little things where I'm just like, no, because I spent 14 years of my career, or my professional career, as a middle school teacher. And so for me, it was always, I could tolerate a lot from a middle school person. And I think they kind of got me to the point where I was just like, okay, yeah, I can tolerate them, but I'm not going to tolerate that in a grown person. I can't do it. So yes, you guys, if you have not done that, Those are two things where I'm saying, hey, you're saying that you're ready for, more clients in your business, but you don't even know, the type of person that you want to work with. So if you have not done that, once again, step one, you're going to write down who the perfect ideal client is for you, the characteristics of the perfect ideal client. And then you're going to do it on the flip side as well. Who is that person that you're just like, nope. And when you realize, and a lot of times, sometimes you'll realize that in the interaction that you have with them before you even ever get on a call with them, which we're going to talk about that tomorrow, some ways that you can actually get people on calls with you. So a lot of times you'll notice that either in the interaction with them, and that goes for the ideal characteristics and the things that you don't want to work with. You'll notice that, like I said, in the interaction before you ever get on a call with them. And then sometimes you don't notice it until you get on a call with them. But once again, I implore you to never, if you see red flags beforehand, I am such a firm believer in following my instinct. And once again, I'm going to take it back to the relationship. A lot of times we see red flags early on, but we're like, oh yeah, he just awesome. And you just ignore some of that foolishness. And then as you get more and more into it, it's just like, you get to the point where, like I said, you're now dreading, like, oh my gosh, it's 11 o'clock and it's time for me to get on the phone. I don't even want to get on the phone. No, that should not be how you're feeling when it comes to your own business and the people that you choose, because you have a choice, the clients that you choose to work with. Because I'm telling you, if you have to pull teeth in the very beginning, it's going to be something you have to do. You're going to have to do throughout the relationship. And you don't want to waste your energy on that. You guys, you don't want to invite people into your personal space that's going to be a negative influence, that's going to suck your energy from you. You don't want people that's going to lower your energy, lower your vibe. You don't want that. Letitia, and I know it's hard. Letitia said, just say no. And you guys, I know it is hard, especially if you're not getting the consistent clients that you want. And you're just like, okay, well, something's better than nothing. And you guys, like I said, I'm just telling you that you don't want to be in that situation of where, like I said, you're dreading, they're sucking your energy. It's a constant battle. It's a constant struggle for you to get anything from them. Because I'm telling you, there are people, they're never going to be satisfied. Never going to be satisfied. So you definitely want to be selective. And like Letitia said, learn to say no when it comes to them. Letitia, I know. And like I said, I know it. I get it. I understand it. You're not the only one. I will rate, me, you guys, I'll always raise my hand and say, hey, I get it, because I know it. I've been there. And so, yes, I'm telling you, Letitia, I feel like I am preaching to the choir right now. But yes, you guys, it is definitely not worth it in the long run, in the short run either. Hey, in any run, we ain't even, none of those runs. No. So you guys, those are the first two things. The third thing, so once again, I now know who I'm ideally working with, and then those people that are not ideal for me, I'm saying no. Letitia said, just say no. We're not even saying no to drugs. We're saying no to these clients that are not ideal for me. Just say no. Now, the next part that I want you to think about is, now let's think about some back end pieces to your business. So the stuff that people don't see on the front end, so some of the back end stuff. So there we go. Yes. Letitia said so much work and then you lose on the end. Yeah, exactly. So having those types of clients that drain you, it is so much work because you're forever trying to figure out what you can do to satisfy them. Some people are never satisfied, and that is not your job to try to satisfy people like that. So you certainly don't want to waste and spend your energy. And like I said, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. Okay. So now let's talk about just a few things in the back end of your business. So especially my coaches and consultants on this. So once again, you say that you're ready for more clients in your business. So I'm just going to ask you a couple of questions. Do you have your contracts in place? Do you have how you're going to conduct the calls with them? So is it going to be a phone call? If you're doing a phone call, what kind of stuff do you have in place to make sure it's not your personal phone call, your personal number that you're giving out, unless you want to give out your personal number, you completely can. It's up to you. It's your business. So, hey, you can do it any way you want to, but think about those things. What are you going to do to actually facilitate the call? If it's not going to be a phone call, then, you can there are different platforms out there that you can use to actually facilitate the call. One of the most popular ones is Zoom, but there are definitely other ways out there for you to facilitate the call. So do you have that set up? Do you have a calendar? So somewhere where you're not just picking up your phone and saying, okay, hold on now, wait, let me get past the pictures of the kids and let me go. Okay, you want to have a dedicated scheduler for your call. So then that way you're ready. So when someone says, hey, You're hopping on the call, or I'm ready for a call with you. You pop up in your schedule and say, hey, I have time tomorrow, 6 p.m. Is that good for you? You already have that up and ready. Boom, get that person on your calendar. So as you said that you have your calendar set up. This is the big one, which is kind of odd, is do you have a way to accept payments? And some of you may laugh, but I'm telling you, I've seen it. You guys, you want to make sure that you have a way to accept payments. And, one of the most popular ones is PayPal, but there are other ones out there. Stripe, Square, are a couple of the other ones out there that you can use to accept payments. But you definitely want to make sure that you have that set up. So those are just a few that I came up with. Are your contracts in place? Do you have a way to conduct your calls? A way for you to accept payments? Do you have your calendar set up? And so those types of things on the back end, especially, so when it's time for you to hop on a call with someone, already have those things pulled up. So before you go into that call, you have your mind, you're getting your mindset right in a place where, okay, I'm ready. When I hop on the call with this person, I am ready for this person to become a client. If there's a welcome email that you have, all of that stuff, the welcome package, all of that stuff, make sure you have it pulled up and ready, because you're like, boom, when I get this person on the phone, I'm going to go ahead. I know I'm going to be able to sign this person on. You have everything right there, so you can actually walk that person through everything while they're still on the call with you. Just send them everything now to make sure that everything is okay. That's another reason why you want to make sure everything is all set up versus having to try to get back and well, hey, I sent this to you and I never got it, and they're like, no, I never received it. But at least if you have them on the phone while you're sending that stuff, and they can say, oh, yes, I got that, or no, I did not get that, or hey, you said something was going to come to me and it hadn't come yet. So then that's another reason why you have all your little ducks in a row. So you guys, that is the I was about to say the gist. Is that the word? I'm going to say gist. So once again, you say that you are ready for more clients in your business. But once again, my question is, are you ready? Do you have that sign on your door that says, yes, I am open for business? Everything is set up. Everything is ready. Like I said, you know who you do and do not want to work with, and you have things set up in the back end. So now I want you to take the things that we talked about from yesterday, those 4 questions and your 4 answers, because remember I gave you guys 24 hours to get it done. That's the teacher in me. So did you get it done? And so now you have the answer to those 4 questions. And then now we have the piece here, the pieces that we talked about, my ideal client, the perfect ideal client, those characteristics. And then once again, the things that I do not want to deal with when it comes to a client. And then now we just talked about the back end. You guys, I'm telling you, Letitia, I told you, I knew you were ready. Yeah, I already knew Letitia was ready. She's like, look, I'm ready for these. I'm ready for my clients. So yes. So you have those pieces, because yesterday and then today is going to lead us into tomorrow and Thursday. Because if you have those things and you're set up and you're ready, you're now ready to get in front of paying clients. But you wanted to make sure that you had 1 and 2 ready, so that you're ready for days 3 and 4. As I told you, it's a 4-part series. They're all going to build on each other. So if you have not done pieces 1 from yesterday, make sure you get that done. Go ahead for piece 2 that we talked about today. Everything that we talked about today, you have 24 hours to go ahead and at least get started on it. And so tomorrow I'm going to introduce the next part. So you definitely want to make sure. So once again, just to kind of anchor what we talked about yesterday and today, it was all about being prepared. So that's why I said, hey, talking about Noah and the ark, and him once again building this ark before he actually saw that rain being manifested. But he did it anyway. He made sure that he was prepared. So the same thing we talked about yesterday, those 4 questions. And then today, talking about making sure that everything is ready, so that tomorrow when we talk about okay, now I'm ready to get in front of my ideal clients. What do I do now? You are now prepared for those things. And so you certainly want to make sure. So think back to Noah, think about that ark, and ask yourself, am I prepared? And then for those of you like, I don't know yet, I don't know, then I definitely want to make sure that, the call, you certainly want to make sure that you are ready for the call that I have, which is for my 90-day program, my 90-day one-on-one program. And with the 90-day one-on-one program, those are for those of you that are just like, okay, Deb, starting to stress out. I have not been able to attract these clients that I've been looking for. And I'm just trying to figure out, well, dang, I'm tired of everyone else around me saying, hey, do X, Y, Z. And I've been trying these things and it has not been working. And I know some of you guys are actually starting to doubt. You're like, well, maybe this isn't what I'm supposed to be doing. Maybe God didn't tell me to start this business. and you tried everything that you feel like you should have been doing. You downloaded all those freebies that said, hey, if you download my 5-step guide and it's going to help you to get fully booked out, or you sat through 5-step webinars and it's just like, okay, yes, if you sit through this webinar, then it's going to show you how to attract your ideal clients, or you purchase ebooks and group programs with the same promise of getting you fully booked out. And some of you guys are like, well, dang, I've tried everything that I know to do and it's still not working. And you guys, I'm telling you, the reason why those things are not working, you downloaded every freebie that pops up in your Facebook feed. You're sitting on these webinars. You're buying a $7 ebook here and a $10 ebook here, or you join this group program here that's promising you these things as far as helping you get booked out or selling your services and your products, and it's not working. And you guys, the reason why is those types of programs are a one-size-fits-all. And you know that you are unique. You know your services that you have, your products that you have, you are unique. And so what you need is someone that understands that, yes, I have a business, but not only am I supposed to serve my clients in my business, but my business is also designed to help me serve God in my business, because you know that without God, you wouldn't even be here in your business. You need someone that understands that when it comes to your business. You do not need a one-size-fits-all, the freebie that goes to you goes to everybody else that downloads the freebie, and the information is the same. You want to make sure that you are with someone that understands that this is not just a business for me to serve people. Yes, I have my business, and all of us are in business to make money. That is what time freedom and financial freedom. We know that that's why we started our business. But for us, it is something more. Yes, I want to bring the money in, but there are reasons behind that. It's more than just the money. The reason why I need to bring the money is so that I can spend more time with my family, so that I can finally go on that family vacation that we have been planning. How many years now have you been planning to go on that family vacation and you haven't done it? How many times are you just like, you know what? I need to serve more in my church. I need to serve more in my community, but I can't because I'm working full time at this job, and then I'm doing my business on the side, and I'm always working on the weekends. So you guys, that type of thing, or those of you that are like, well, Bev, my business is just the springboard for some other things. I want to start a nonprofit. I want to be able to do workshops in my community to help these single moms. I want to be able to start this nonprofit where I'm able to do job preparation for ex-con. Whatever your big why is, you need someone that's going to understand that this is more than just a business for you to make money. There's a bigger why there. And so with this call, with my call for my 90-day one-on-one program, remember, this is for those of you that know your bigger reason why. You are stressed out with trying to figure out, okay, I keep doing all these things that people are telling me to do, and it's still not working for me. I need something that is specifically designed for me. It is not cookie cutter, because once again, we are not cookie cutters. And we know that God has this abundance for us. Like, we know that he did not design for me to continue to struggle the way that I am, doing the same things over and over and over again, and I'm not getting the results that I'm looking for. So those of you that are just like, okay, Bev, okay, 90 days, that 90-day program is designed specifically for me and my business to help me pull in those clients in those 90 days. So if that is you, once again, just type in, Bev, I'm ready for clients. Bev, I'm ready for clients. And so you can type that into the chat here. You can send me a private message with, Bev, I'm ready for more clients. Bev, I'm ready for more clients. So like I said, not that you don't have clients, or you may have some here and there, but you are ready for more clients. You want more consistent clients. Once again, thinking back to that why of why you went into business to begin with. There's a bigger reason why, and this is what you want to do. So if you type that in, Bev, I'm ready for more clients, either in the chat or private message me, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to send you a message on Facebook, because once again, this 90 days, think about it, we have about 3 more months left in 2017. I want to end 2017 with those clients that are ready to take the action, ready to invest in their business. They are like, Bev, okay, we got 3 months. I can still hit my income goals in these next 3 months, but I can't continue to do what I'm doing because I'm not getting the results that I'm looking for. So once again, if that is you, I want you to type in, Bev, I am ready for more clients. The same thing, if you were catching this on the replay, the same thing applies. You type in, Bev, I'm ready for more clients. I will hit you up in the Facebook Messenger. If you're on IG, wherever you're hitting me up at, I will message you back, because I want to make sure that, going back to the perfect ideal client, I want to make sure that you are ready. You say that you are ready for more clients in your business, but are you actually? Do you have that sign turned on, or do I need to work with you to help you get that sign turned on, to help you get in a place to where you're like, boom, yes, I'm ready, have everything in place I need them. It's just, and for most of you guys, it's just going to be a few tweaks that we need to make. But once again, it's hard to do that when it's in a big group or a big space, but having that one-on-one is definitely an awesome way to do that. So once again, this call is for those of you fast action takers. You are ready to invest. You are stressed out with the fact that I'm not getting these clients the way that I know that I can. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. And I just want to make sure that I am ready. Once again, I don't want you doubting whether or not this is what you're supposed to do. It may just be a few tweaks that you need to make. So once again, let's go ahead and get that. So that call is for those of you that are ready. Just like, boom, after these 90 days, hey, Deb, I'm thinking about turning in my 2 weeks notice. Or, hey, Deb, hey, we're fully booked out in my one-on-one coaching. I'm ready to start a group program. All of those things, being able to spend more time with your family, being able to volunteer more. All of those things, you guys, I am telling you, that call is for you. So like I said, Beverly, or Bev, you can call me Bev, that's fine, you call me Bev. Bev, I am ready for more clients. Type that, like I said, either here or send me a message. I will hit you back, ask you a couple of questions, make sure, are you really ready? Yeah, because like I said, we have 3 months left. You know how much we can get done in these 3 months? I'm telling you, when we look back at the end of December and you look at where you are now, the end of September or the middle of September, completely different person. So yes, let's go ahead and get it. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. So you guys, this was part 2 to the 4-part series. So once again, tomorrow we are going to continue. Boom, I got everything ready. Bev, I have flipped this sign on. I'm ready, open for business. Now where are my people? So that's what we're going to look at tomorrow. But once again, those of you that you're just like, Bev, I need something personalized. Bev, I need you to get your eyes on here because I know I am ready to serve. I know God put this business in my heart and we need to make sure that we get it done. I love Letitia. Letitia said, Beverly's the best. Don't be shy. Let her upgrade with you. And she said, tough love. And that's what it is. You guys, I want each and every one of you to have a successful business. But some of you guys have spent so much time operating in your comfort zone. And you guys, to have this successful business, you are going to have to step outside that comfort zone. You're going to have to do some things that you have not done before to get to where you have not been. And so, like I said, hey, go ahead, message me. I will hit you back up in your inbox. We will talk about what we need to do. So like I said, 3 months from now, completely different business. Your business has done a complete 180. So, hey, you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you. I will be back tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, giving you the tips and tricks that you need to make sure, like I said, we turn that sign on, looking out, where are my people? So we're going to talk about how you get in front of your people. You guys, thank you so much for joining me. See you tomorrow. Think about Noah. Think about Noah. Once again, he's getting prepared. He was getting ready before he ever saw the rain. Okay, you guys, have a wonderful night. Thank you, thank you, thank you.